Meet Siam Tanda, Casey, and Lirado. They're building impactful businesses by partnering with E Squared. E Squared is part of the broader group of Alan Gray Philanthropies, focusing on impact investing. We work alongside Alan Gray Fellows, social entrepreneurs, and high-growth business owners, people who start or grow businesses that drive commercial and social returns. We provide entrepreneur-friendly patient capital to businesses from pre-seed to mature stages. We also provide end-to-end business support through post-investment assistance programs. We partner with startups, incubators, accelerators, and investors, and capture and nurture entrepreneurial talent, generating financial and social returns across all sectors. Partnering for growth, we take a longer-term investment view, understanding that businesses and entrepreneurs need time to develop. By investing in responsible and ethical commercial entrepreneurs like Siam Tanda and Lirado, and social entrepreneurs like Casey, we support enterprises that attack poverty, generate business value, and drive job creation. Follow E Squared.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto stage Obakeng Maema.
Good evening. Evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this year's edition of the SE Cocktail Dinner and Pitch Not So Perfect. I'd like to first welcome all of you guests here. You look so wonderful today. Good to have you. I'd like to acknowledge Cheryl and her team, Rais and Nikita, for the wonderful work that they're doing that we all have been in contact with. And I'd like to also thank them for this opportunity where I'm able to present this very unusual and unique event. And this event is primarily Pitch Not So Perfect, as well as on the side of the cocktail dinner. So I'd like to start by acknowledging our a chief in the room, Gladwin, as well as the E Squared executive team. I'd like to acknowledge the social enterprises investees that are with us today. And I'd like to say congratulations to all of you that won here yesterday at SE Awards for the wonderful work that you're doing and the recognition that came out from yesterday. So we also want to appreciate and the ecosystem partners that are helping us with the work that we're doing and large, as well as the collaborators that are amongst us, including representatives from our sister organizations. We have, for the Pitch Not So Perfect, 3 judges who have graciously volunteered their time, their expertise to really give some wonderful contribution to the pitches that we're going to hear tonight. We have, on my first left, Tamala Manda, who is working for E Squared as an investment analyst. She'll just give a wave. And then we have Linda Dladla from AG Makers. Just give a wave. And then lastly, on my right, we have Tumisho Sidibe. She's also a venture builder at E Squared Pathways. So from a logistics point of view, I'll just go over the protocols to say, to my right, as you go out through this door or that door, you can use those for the emergency exits, or once you get to reception, that's the bathrooms will be on the right-hand side. For this event, we will also be using social media platforms as well as handles. For LinkedIn and Facebook, we have E Squared Investments. On the platform called X now, it's E Squared SA. The hashtags that we'll use is responsible entrepreneurship, as well as hashtag impact investing, as well as hashtag E Squared social enterprise, as well as hashtag SE Collab. Yes, I didn't have to say the hashtag, but those are the hashtags. This event is also streaming live on YouTube, so you can please feel free to take out your phones, repost, share, like, so that even the other people who are not able to join and are part of your networks would be able to see the wonderful work that we're doing, as well as the pitches that are going to happen today. So tell your friends and anybody else who doesn't know about this event, post it so that we can get exposure and mileage for the wonderful work that the SE team is doing. From an SE team point of view, we can't get started without Cheryl, the head of social entrepreneurship of E-Squared, for us to give us our official welcome to this event. Over to you, Cheryl, with a round of applause.
I feel like I'm talking all the time, everywhere. So I think Obakeng already said this. You guys look amazing. And isn't it amazing that we can keep transforming this room? How creative are we? So I'm so glad to welcome you to this Connect cocktail. If you're in our portfolio, you know that we host this both in Gauteng and Cape Town whenever we get the chance to bring you all together. And this collab was the perfect opportunity to do that. This time, we decided to do something different. So we're launching Pitch Not So Perfect. If you were at the collab last year, you know that we had this session before, except that we allowed you, our investees, to pitch. And we didn't give you money, we gave you advice, which is also valuable, right? But this time we decided, can we deepen our impact? Can we find a pot of funding? And can we allow you to bring your program participants into the room and allow them to pitch for the social or micro enterprises that they are launching, ideating, or have already started. And so it's such a great opportunity for us to do this, to deepen our impact, to give them a platform, because I think young entrepreneurs don't always get this platform, and so we're very happy to open this platform to them. But more than that, tonight excites me, because this is Rais's project. Rais. If you've been with us long enough, you know that Ray started as an intern in my team. And if ever you want a model for an intern, that's your blueprint. He has grown, he has stretched, he surprises me every day. And I'm so proud that he gets to launch this initiative for young people just like him, who are the future of South Africa. So without any much ado, Rais, this platform is yours. I think Obakeng is supposed to introduce you, but I just stole your thunder. I'm so sorry. Rais.
Thanks, Cheryl, for the kind and generous words. So, most of you have been with us for the last 2 days, and you would know that Cheryl has given a lot of speeches, and she likes to tell a story, but tonight she didn't. But don't worry, I have one for you. Cool. So, when I first joined the SE team at E-Squared in 2021, I'll be honest with you, I didn't have much experience or idea about about development work or social entrepreneurship. But I got the job, thankfully, to E-Squared. And Cheryl, you know what she did to me? She threw me in the deep end. And she told me to sink or swim. So 3 months or so later, I finally got the opportunity to learn more about the work that our investees do. So one of the investees that we invest in, Aspire Youth, they gave me the opportunity to come with them on a retreat. So this retreat was designed for their young participants to develop business, to come and ideate and develop business ideas, so that they could potentially pursue an avenue in entrepreneurship. So, while I was spending time on this retreat, we're working with these young people on their business ideas, beating Mark at playing pool, and various other activities, I got to understand more, like I mentioned, the work that our investees do. But not only that, there was something that clicked in my mind to realize that entrepreneurship is so important for these young individuals. So with that, sure, it gets a bit emotional because, yeah. So while spending time with them, it helped me to contextualize my privileged upbringing. So I come from a good family. I went to university. I was lucky enough to get 2 degrees. I had a pretty good life for my 24 years on this earth. So, yeah. But a lot of the youth that I was with on this camp, they didn't have these opportunities. A lot of them had to go through poverty. They had to try overcome poverty, substance abuse, or violence, just to get the opportunity to go on this retreat, to get a chance to ideate a business that might not actually work. So yeah, after the retreat, I had a time to reflect, and I came up with two realizations came into my head. So one of them was that E Squared was in a unique position to make a small dent in young people's lives to help them achieve these goals. And the second one is that having a job is great, but having a meaningful, impactful job is even better. And that's what we all get to do here collaboratively. So with that, I'd like to welcome you all and welcome our pitchers. They're all streaming in online, and we look forward to their pitches, and we hope that they go well and wish them good luck.
This is South Africa, where resilience converges with creativity and dreams find fertile ground in the most diverse and unconventional landscapes, where innovation thrives in the face of adversity, and where the spirit of entrepreneurship burns brighter than ever before. We meet change makers, dreamers who are rewriting the future, one idea at a time. Welcome to Pitch Not So Perfect. This is not your typical pitch event. It's a celebration of the extraordinary stories that come from a diversity of places, harnessing the power of authenticity, the strength of imperfection, and the magic of storytelling. Creating a platform for young changemakers who are not afraid to be themselves, to embrace their uniqueness, and to share their genuine passion. Innovators, community champions who understand that real change begins with relatable narratives and stories that resonate deep within. Who understand that perfection is overrated and that realizing true impact is about embracing the journey, the learning, and the moments of vulnerability. Because it's in those moments that the most remarkable stories are born. Tonight, you will witness how these extraordinary entrepreneurs have turned everyday challenges into opportunities, making a lasting impact in the very communities they call home. Welcome to Pitch Not So Perfect.
Thank you so much, Rais, for sharing with us what Pitch Not So Perfect means to you and where it comes from. I'd like to explain, we are about to enter into category 1 of our pitches. In this category, we have businesses that are still at ideation stage or conceptual stage. So these ideas that they have that they'll pitch to us, and then the judges have then the arduous task of selecting which ones are going to win. But for this category and Pitch Not So Perfect, we're going to have 3 winners, a first place, a second place, and a third place. So the prizes for this section is in third place it will be 5,000 rand going to the beneficiaries to do what they need to do to move their idea and concept from idea into an operational business. In second place it will be 10,000 rand, and in first place it will be a cool 15,000 rand that they win for just this pitch. So we will now have the pitches happening live. We will then have a Q&A with the judges for them to probe and prod certain areas about their pitches so that we can then have a much better understanding, and then they will then be doing the judging while that's going on. So we'll start with the first pitch, which is from Asipe Ndai. Thank you. You can please carry on.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. I am Asipendai from Just Grace, Cape Town. I will be presenting my business idea, Assis Glamour Salon, Discover the Beauty Within. I've discovered that many salons does not meet people's needs. For example, disabled people. Is there are learners and there are people who are coming from old age homes who can't afford the prices from the salons. There is discrimination. People who are disabled are discriminated, and there is social isolation, access barriers. The significance of this problem is there is inequality. People are treated unequally, and that leads to stress and anxiety, and it also leads to low self-esteem. The people who are affected by this problem are old age homes, matriculants, orphans, and individual customers. Assis Glamour Salon will have the solution of this problem by having reasonable prices and product awarenesses for those people who are having sensitive skins since they are old from the old age homes. Assis Glamour Salon addresses the problem by raises their self-esteem. They will become live again. They will feel confident. They will have a confidence. They will feel alive again. Service to advantaged people will look those people who doesn't have money, who can't afford, the ones who are not working. Assis Glamour Salon is going to be unique because the services are going to be affordable for low-income people, and there's going to be organic products used for sensitive skins to those old people and children. Equipment and space to accommodate everyone. For example, those people who are using wheelchairs will accommodate them in our salon. The target market, Assis Glamour Salon's target market are disadvantaged teens and women in old age homes, orphanages, and matriculants. Characteristics of Assis Glamour Salon ideal customer group are age group, it's 10 years to 60 years old. Individuals who can't afford, the disadvantaged people, and gender is females. Assis Glamour Salon's target market size it's 80% of disadvantaged people around Cape Town. Our target consumers will be women, youth, and children. Strategy. Assis Glamour Salon marketing strategy is going to be word of mouth. We'll be moving around telling everyone about our product. We'll be using online marketing such as social media, Facebook, website, and Twitter as well. Online marketing will be using offline marketing will be using flyers and posters. Access Glamour Salon will reach its target market by marketing plan consisting of branding, marketing channels, adjusting marketing plan, tracking results. Access Glamour Salon will promote its solution by doing online videos on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter. And we'll be also using our website as well and social media marketing. Access Glamour Salon's model, revenue model. The salon is the salon retail model, whereby we'll be doing sales. Access Glamour Salon will also generate revenue by boosting sales, producing its product such as natural beauty oils and online courses and consultations. As we're going to be profitable because our environment is going to be having a large number of customers because we're focusing on townships. Structure, we will be in need of mirrors, chairs, makeup kit, and nails kit and hair products. Our business is going to be responsible to the society because we'll be sponsoring events. For example, we will check those learners who are going to the metric balls, the ones that are advantaged, the one that doesn't have more enough money to go and pay to the expensive salons. We're going to give the products for free. And then we will be giving back to the community and be creating job opportunities. I did short analysis as my business idea. I did my strength, opportunities, weaknesses, and strength. My strengths are strong knowledge of hair, makeup, and nails, large range of services, extending opening hours so that everyone will just feel free for everything, like to come even later. Opportunities will be we are strong, like we'll be having strong market growth. We will be able to grow because there will be no other business that will be doing what I will be doing. The local business partnership, we will find like the partners to work together in the local in the society. The organic products. For example, let me make an example. There is alu. We're going to be using alu, and since alu is a natural product, we're not going to buy products. We're going to use the natural products such as alu, and then we're going to mix them. So that's my opportunity because I'm not going to waste money and like having the expenses in order to have this product. Our weaknesses, salons needs a refurbishment. When I'm saying refurbishment is that we're gonna be in need of painting, doing renovations, etc. Still using papers, appointment book. That is gonna be our weakness if we're using the papers to do. To write appointments down. The lack of capacity, the space that we're going to be having, that's going to be my weakness. Threats, internet marketplace, home visit styles and beauticians, new salons opening in the area. That's going to be our threats. Like, yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Asipe, for taking us through your Access Glamour. I'll now hand over to the judges, one by one, to ask their questions and for Asipe to respond. For this part of the Q&A, we have 5 minutes, so let's please manage it like that. I'll start with Tamala for her question, then Asipe can answer, then we'll move to Linda, then finish off with Tumisho.
Cool. Hello. Hi, Asi. Great job. I like the fact that you already say you don't want to waste money. So I don't want to be too long. I'm really encouraged and I love what you're trying to do. So with regards to the products that you want to use, I just want to understand if you have asked the old people if they are, if that's the product that they really want. And so you spoke about your target market being people from the ages of 10 to 60 years old. Where will you start? So will you start with the older, or your older people, or will you start with like your younger people? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. As I'm in Class Grace, there is a program as an accounting class that we did. We're visiting our old age homes. We're doing them, we clean, we wash their feet, we're doing them makeups, we massage them. So I did a research like, are they having a problem with the products like when they go to the salons, like with their heads or their skins? They said that it's going to be good if they are using the natural things, that those products that are not having chemicals. So I think I'll start about the old ones than the children. Thank you.
All right. Asipe, well done, and thank you for your presentation. I've got two questions. Firstly, while you work with the older community, have you checked if they'll be able to afford your service, considering that most of them are on a social grant? That's both the older and the younger ones. And then secondly, do you have the skill set? So are you a qualified beauty technician, or is this something that you are doing out of passion?
Thank you, sir, so much. Yes, I have a skill. I am doing hairstyles, I'm doing makeup, I'm also doing nails. The reason why I targeted old people, it's because I become emotional, like to if I can just get into their shoes, like most of the time, I think like the environment, like I feel touched. I feel like if they are taken from their homes to the old age homes, they feel like there's no beauty, like they can show to the environments.
Asipa, well done. My question is, so if you win, what are you going to do with the money? What's the first thing that you're going to do?
I couldn't hear you.
If you win tonight, what is the first thing you're going to do with the money from your winnings?
There is a problem with the volume, ma'am. Sorry.
Can you hear me now? I'm going to use yours. Can you hear me, Asipe?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My question is, what will you do with the amount, with the money you will win tonight? If you win tonight. Sorry, I'm not promising you that you win. So what will you do with?
As I mentioned in my presentation, I need the resources to start my business. I need those chairs, hair dryers, nails kit, everything that I'm gonna be needing in the salon, and the paint just to decorate it to look more beautiful. Because I believe that confidence comes with beauty.
Thank you so much, Asipe, for bringing us into Asi's Glamour Salon. We'll now move over to Anokolo for them to take us through their pitch, and then you will have only 5 minutes to take us through your pitch so that we have enough time for the judges to ask questions and for you to give responses. Thanks.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We see you.
Anakolo, you can get started when you're ready. Thanks so much. You have 5 minutes to take us through your pitch. Thank you.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Anakolo, we can see you and we can hear you, so please fire away.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Anokolo Ngabala. I'm from Eastern Cape, but currently in Cape Town.
Anakolo, we can't see
Hi.
your presentation, so just share your screen and then fire away. I'll let you know if we can see your screen so that you can get going.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Not yet. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Thanks so much. Please take it away.
Hi everyone. My name is Anokolo Ngabala. I'm from Eastern Cape, but currently in Cape Town. Today I will be presenting my business idea, which will be Masakane Agri Farming, farming for better future. Oh, sorry, my screen can't move.
It's moving.
There is a 42.8% of unemployment in Eastern Cape. And despite people having livestock and a land to make a living out of it, we as Masakane, our mission is to empower people to raise higher quality of livestock by educating them the real farming methods and how to keep their livestock in good condition even in times of drought and make a living out of it. Firstly, the problem. The majority of our rural residents are using outdated methods, which result in them producing unhealthy livestock. Because of their lack of information, they prefer to to cure the disease instead of preventing, which costs them financially. Significant. It is significant to have livestock as we use livestock for a religious function, for food security, and also it is a source of income who are affected by livestock. It's rural communities, farmers, and livestock, since they are affected going to die. And the solution, we as Masakane, we will be educating the rural residents the real farming method to prevent the livestock so that they can save the cost and also to reduce the unemployment in the Eastern Cape. We address this problem by creating direct employment, improve of productivity and rural development. We are unique as we create a quality assurance and dependability and predictability. Our customer segment or our customer target are BKB as we'll be selling wool to BKB, Shed Ocean and Abattoirs as we'll be selling livestock. Also, the individuals who want to start a farm, already a farm, and those who want to start to perform African religions, as we use livestock to perform African religions. Our channels, our website, social media, word of mouth. As we know that not everyone in Eastern Cape has an access to internet, so we will be telling them what we offer, what our service is, and what can we help them. Customers are allowed to come to us and we could deliver to customers. We will maintain our customer relationship with our customers by educating them and also to vaccinate for those who are far from home during the vaccine time. Our revenue stream. I will need a instead of 8 livestock as I will be adding to what we have already at home, and also our selling price will be raised by a markup of 40%, and also we'll be having a revenue that is dipping for people who are far from home, and also the delivery fee and the purchase and the member fee. Key resources. What we need to operate a day to day? We will need a van with a trailer, a tractor, and a farm equipment. Activities. What we'll be doing in day to operate our businesses? We'll be selling wool and selling livestock. As a woman who want to grow in this industry of agriculture, I will be partnership with these operating companies. Our case rate, this is the expenses that will be need in our monthly expenses. I choose a business canvas model as it is suitable for my company. Our company overview is we to contribute to the society by creating job opportunities, self-employed, and also to educate them. This is the code that driven me to my fully potential. It is written as follow. It's not where you take you, it's where you take your dreams by Maya Angelou. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anakolo, for bringing us into the dream that you have for the Eastern Cape. I'll now hand over to the judges for their comments, questions, and contributions to what you're trying to do. I'll begin with Tamala, and we have 5 minutes overall for our Q&A. Tamala, over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Anakolo. Well done. You've got so much energy. I could feel it, you know. I just wanted to understand, so do you already have a farm? Are you familiar with anything that has to do with farming? I mean, I'm not from Eastern Cape, I'm from Joburg. I know nothing about farming. So I think that, I mean, if you want to run an organization that has to do with that, I think you need to kind of know what you're doing. And then my last question is, you ran really quick over that slide, but I saw there was a membership fee there on how you aim to make money. I just wanted you to speak to that a bit and tell us how much you're going to be charging. Thank you.
So the first question was, do I have a farm or what knowledge do I have?
Yes, so firstly, do you have a farm and do you have knowledge around farming and agriculture?
Okay. Firstly, I don't have a farm, but I'm coming from home where we have livestock.
Yes.
And as for information, I don't have a degree in agriculture, but I am following Mr. Ngaito on Vugani FM by 7 o'clock. He is an animal health specialist where he teaches exactly what to do during the season, what must we do, or he even opened a WhatsApp group that he giving us his light that guide us what to do. So the joining fee. I will create a WhatsApp as well in my businesses where I will be educating people with the reliable farming methods that I am getting from Mr. Ngaito. So the joining fee will be E300 to my loyal customers. As if you purchase a livestock, you pay the joining fee. Then you join the groups. Then you will. That's where you will get information.
Thank you.
Hi, Anokolo. Thank you very much for your pitch. I just want to understand your solution that you are proposing to bring into the market. Will you be the one that's taking care of the animals, so the vaccination and all of that? Or will you be training the farmers to be the ones that are doing that in new methods? Because you speak of they are using the old methods and you want to introduce new methods. So I just want to understand clearly what your solution is that you'll be bringing.
Oh, okay, so thank you for the question. Okay, so I will also have livestock. So, and I will employ a one person to be who is will be operating in the field and educate him, and as well as I am busy with admin of my business as I am doing accounting. So I will also be the one that will be educating my customer through WhatsApp and social media. I hope.
Anakolo, well done for your presentation. My first question is, which animal will you start with? I saw you've got sheep, cattle, and goat.
Okay. Back at home, we have sheep, goat, and cow. So I will be adding each sheep as they are the one that will bring the money as I will be selling wool. So I will start with cow, sheep, and goat.
So,
But my main focus is on sheep since it will bring money through wool.
okay, so is the plan to sell wool and the meat from?
Yes.
Okay. And how much is one sheep at the moment?
One sheep.
Yeah, how much will you sell one?
How much will I sell one? It's 2.5.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Anakolo, for that. We will now move to our last of the pitches in this category, Zimbini. Please take it away with sharing your presentation and beginning the presentation. Your presentation was sharing when you started. So if you go back to sharing it and then putting it into full screen mode, then you can get going.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There we go. So now your screen is sharing. So now just take it to full screen. Yeah. And then there we go. Please take it away. You've got 5 minutes for your presentation, and then we'll go to questions and answers. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Zimbini Chakeni, and today I'll be pitching my business idea, which will be an upcycling business. The idea is to turn old and unwanted clothes into new items. The purpose behind this business is to sustain a clean environment by being creative and innovative. These are the problems that I've noticed in our environment. Landfills are populated, resources are being wasted, and this affects us humans because the toxic chemicals affect our soil and our groundwaters. I thought of these solutions. Produce clothes by old and wanted clothes to reduce textile waste and encourage a sustainable consumption. And this is a unique solution because not every business promotes a circular economy by reusing, recycling, and reducing. We will market our business, we will target our business, we will target fashionistas, people that love fashion and unique clothing, eco-conscious consumers, people that um, people that love craft and DIY projects. This has a high range of people because parents and families are most likely to be interested. We'll our strategy by collaborating with influencers who are already exposed in the social media, promote on social medias, create flyers, and develop a user-friendly website. A capital of 11,539 will be distributed in these equipments, expenses, and supplies. This business model will be profitable because it will have low and realistic prices and a high demand of products. We want to raise an awareness, inspire others to adapt in our religion of practicing recycling, reducing, and reusing. A successful business does not always happen overnight, but talent, resilience, and passion always works out and wins at the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Zimbini, for introducing us to your new religion of upcycling. We'll hand over to the judges for the Q&A. We have 5 minutes for this portion, and then we'll take it from there. Tamala?
Looks like I'm always first. Okay, cool. Now I know how it works. Thank you so much, Zimbini. Great job. So personally, I love fashion, so I'm super excited for what you're planning on doing. I just wanted to find out, do you design the products? Who's going to be designing the products that you're going to be selling? And where will you be doing whatever you want to be doing from? Thank you.
As for the skill, I was enrolled in a sewing course where I was able to learn basic basic sewing, and I'm also want to advance these skills. But the basic skills, YouTube and all of the social media has also shown me of how I can product items. And I'll be studying at home, doing a home business until I'm able to rent out a place or buy a place to start my business.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Zimbini, and thank you for your presentation. Maybe firstly, if you want to hone your skill, please register at a TVET college near you. They do offer courses around, clothing and textile. So try to look at either Borland, False Bay, Northlink, if you are within that area. I just want to understand how this will work. So will somebody bring their clothes to you and then you refurbish them? Or are you going to collect clothes? And if you are collecting clothes, where are you collecting them from? And what will you be doing with them? Do you have, are you going to make sure that it still stays the same jean, or are you going to cut it, turn it into a different clothing item from what it was in the beginning?
Okay, I will start raising an awareness to people that I'm planning to start this business. And if anyone has clothes they don't want anymore, they shouldn't throw them away, but give it to me to start something else. And I'll be designing clothes. I would turn a jean into a short or make a top or a skirt out of a jean. So I would design using different textile, but and make it a different thing sometimes, or sometimes stick to it but change it to a better version of itself.
Zimbini, well done. I thought this was pitch not so perfect, but it was erring on the perfect side. Well done. I totally like the idea of recycling clothes. Can you maybe just give us an example, or maybe just tell us about an experience where you have recycled or reused old clothes?
Growing up, I would turn my jeans into shorts, and then I would regret that in winter. But but like it started from there, and I saw myself that really I can turn something into something better. And that really inspired me because I've always been into fashion growing up. So I feel like my version of fashion will be elevated and unique.
Thank you so much, judges and Zimbini, for that. This concludes the first group of pitches. Which were the businesses at concept or ideation stage. I would like to call back somebody onto the stage for a word or two. Cheryl, if you may.
I know I said I talk a lot, right? And I seem to be hogging the mic. But I wanted to come and contextualize this for some of you who might be new to our work. So we invest in organizations who are helping young people to become entrepreneurial. And this particular group of young people are actually learning to become accounting technicians. They're in a program to help them become accounting technicians that will provide that support to township entrepreneurs. But what's amazing for me, for you to understand, is that they learned the concepts of entrepreneurship. They took on that mindset, and then they could ideate new things that they could become. So they could be accounting technicians, but this is their side hustles, that if they get the funding, they get a start alongside. And I thought that context is important for you, just to ground this work. And that's it. Okay, back. Back to you.
Thank you, Cheryl, for that context. Context is always important to the things that we do so that we have a full understanding of why it is that we're gathered here. Thank you so much to Asipe, Anoxolo, and Zimbini for their pitches. We look forward to the feedback from the judges and who's going to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. We are now going to go into a break. We will have cocktail food at the back, but on the outside, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are colatinis. Collabotinis. Thank you. So we have collabotinis outside. Please do feel free to go and taste them. On your tables, there will be coasters that have a QR code. So after you've tasted one, please do give feedback on how they taste and your experience there. It's all part of how the SE team turned around this room and then also made new experiences for us for the cocktails that they have for us to have. So we're now going to have our break. Please do enjoy yourselves, including the collabotinis, and then we'll be back in a bit. Thanks so much. Drop. can everybody please get settled? Spelele, spelele, spelele. How's the collabotini? Have we had any collabotinis? Is it all right? Is it relevant? Can you please use the QR codes to give feedback on the experience with the collabotinis so that the team knows which collabotinis are the winners that they need to keep on serving. If we can get settled, we'll then get started with our next batch of pitches. For these pitches, even the aircon stopped blowing. All right. So we are looking at, that's interesting. Category 2 of the Pitch Not So Perfect businesses. These businesses are already operational businesses, and then they're going to take us through what it is that they've been doing, what their needs are, whether it be for CapEx, OpEx, just for them to get assistance from E-Squared and SE for them to unlock their businesses to get to the next level, to even move out from being a micro-enterprise to being enterprises. So in this category, there are again 3 places. In third place, there will be an award of 15,000 Rand for third place. For second place, it will be 25,000 Rand. And for first place, there will be 30,000 Rand for the winner there. So the stakes are ramping up because the businesses are really then moving forward towards making the impact that we want to see through the beneficiaries that have been supported by the SE investees. So this is then the multiplier effect that Rais has integrated into the prize money that we're then going to begin seeing in the ecosystem. So I'll now hand over to the investees with a 1-minute warning for them to get ready, share their screens, and then get going with their presentations. But we'll do a sting first and then take it away. Thanks so much. This is Kiara. So if we can already see your screen and you can get going with your pitch. You will have 5 minutes again for you to take us through your business, and then we'll do then 5 minutes of Q&A with the judges. Please take it away, Kiara.
Thank you so much, and good evening. My name is Kiara Rampas. I run a social enterprise called Marimba Jam. We believe music can unlock potential within children. We also believe music can bring joy and harmony to communities. Our vision is that all school-going youth can experience the benefits of music education, and that music is used as a bridge in society to build community and spread joy. Our organization has 2 main pillars: the School Marimba Band program, which is targeted at school children between the ages of 8 to 18 years old, and our professional services, which is targeted at corporate event organizers and private clients. I will be discussing both pillars today. So our school band program is addressing the problem of access to music and arts education programs at school. There are huge inequalities that exist in our school system, and this leads to the deprioritization of music and arts programs, especially at the majority of government schools. However, there are also barriers to entry for learning a musical instrument at more affluent schools, such as the need to be able to read music notation. So Marimba Jam offers a fun, accessible approach to playing an instrument. Our teaching methods revolve around muscle memory and oral techniques, understanding the benefits of music education, such as mental stimulation and well-being, a safe space for creative expression, teamwork skills, leadership skills, and holistic cognitive development. We also use our profits to sustain the Rising Stars program that provides free marimba band tuition to the schools who cannot afford the cost of our program. And they make up about 25% of our student body. So to give you a picture of that, our total student body this year is 337 students across 15 schools. 80 of those students across 6 of our schools are Rising Stars students. Now, the journey of a student at Marimba Jam can start anywhere between grade 4 to 12, and once they matriculate, they can then join our academy to be trained as a professional teacher or performing band member. Over the last 6 years, we have trained 84 young adults through our academy, and this year we have 33 active part-time employees that are teachers or professional band members. So they work in our professional services, and the main problem we're solving here is for event organizers that seek to maintain an energetic, memorable atmosphere throughout their events. Conference organizers also face challenging moments in their events, such as the after lunch or graveyard shift sessions. And Marimba Jam offers tailored event entertainment packages that can meet the needs of any event, whether it's an energetic welcome band or your after lunch energizers or icebreakers. Our set lists can suit any sort of occasion, and our body percussion workshops can actually service an unlimited number of delegates at any conference. So these are just some of our professional services: wedding entertainments, corporate entertainments, team building. Now, our target market across both pillars. Our school band program is mainly targeted at private and independent schools that seek to offer diverse extracurricular activities. And our professional services are targeted at corporate event planners hosting conferences, product launches, gala dinners, as well as the wedding industry in both Cape Town and Johannesburg. To give you a broad idea of our total addressable market, our school band program has on average about 20 learners per school. So looking at the total number of private independent Model C schools in Cape Town and Johannesburg, that brings us to a 5.8 billion rand market there. And then looking at the number of weddings and corporate events that took place over the last year, it's about a 1 billion rand market for our professional services. Now, the marketing strategy for the professional services is positioned as a high-value offering. We use distribution channels such as our live performances. We work with wedding planners, networking events, and partnerships in the industry. We also go to bridal shows, we busk at malls, and we use our YouTube and TikTok channels to promote our services. With our school band program, it's positioned more as a fun, inclusive activity, and this is promoted through school events. We do free demonstrations at schools that we don't work at yet, and we use a lot of our social media to reach the younger audience as well. Now, taking a look at the revenue models. For our school band program, we work on a sliding scale where we bracket our schools based on their school fees that they charge. So our bronze schools would charge 20,000 Rand per annum, whereas our platinum schools are charging over 100,000 Rand per annum. At all of these schools, we charge the learners a per term, per learner fee, and that is based on whichever bracket school they're at. In the last year to date, we've brought in 1.18 million from our school band program, and we have return year-on-year customers here where most of our students stick with the program for about 5 years. So that brings great financial stability to our business. Taking a look at the professional services, we use a pricing strategy that is based on these types of package options from bronze to platinum. So we can tailor these packages, but across the board, we have a minimum profit margin of 40%. This can go as high as 75% though. You can see in the last year, we've almost doubled, well, we've more than doubled the gig revenue from our professional services offerings. And that's very exciting for us as we take a look at our revenue streams and how they compare to one another. So over the last 4 years, the bread and butter of our organization has been our school band program. But in the last year, we've put a lot of effort into our professional services and the sales team there. So you can see that we've almost doubled our total trading income in the last year. And to give you an idea of what that looks like, with our total income of 2.8 million, 20% was professional services, 42% our school band program, and then grants and funding made up a bulk of that as well. On the expenses side, as a service-based company, almost 80% of our total expenses are wages and salaries. Now, we are also a responsible business, and I've mentioned our Rising Stars program, where a portion of our profits go towards the sustainability of providing these free marimba lessons. But we also have an NPO arm that serves to increase the capacity and reach. We do free community gigs on Mandela Day for the Red Cross Children's Hospital. We also host annual events like the Marimba Jam Festival. You can see this picture was taken last month at our annual Marimba Jam Festival, and it serves to connect all 450 learners on one stage to break down those barriers and promote nation building and peace building among the youth. We align ourselves to the SDG goals, and we've started tracking our goals with the SDG Action Manager. Our highest scores are quality education and gender equality. In terms of entrepreneur capability, I've attended several business courses like the Investec Startup School, and I've also worked a lot with the Social Enterprise Academy to try and really build a sustainable business model as a social enterprise. I've attended leadership programs, won several awards, but I think my main passion for marimba is what really drives my capability, as I've been playing this instrument for 17 years, and it all started with just wanting to share the joy of playing marimba with as many young people as possible. And so I'm not alone in this mission. This is our management team. We have 6 full-time employees with a wealth of knowledge amongst us. We've also won notable accolades such as the Billion Acts of Peace Award. And really everything we do at Marimba Jam comes down to our motto, which is finding harmony in community. So through any support or investment, you will be helping us spread more joy and harmony to the communities that we serve. Thank you very much, and please be in touch with us if you're ever looking for a marimba band or entertainment.
Thank you so much, Kiara. To be a judge in this category. Over to you, judges. We've heard from the Marimba Academy, so let's hear what you have to say. We'll start this time with Tumisho and finish up with Tamara.
Kiara, that was fantastic. Well done. You can tell that you've been doing this for quite some time. I've got 2 questions. The first question is, what's next for you guys, given what you've been able to achieve so far? And the second question is, what are the key risks that you've identified that could actually harm your business as you prepare to grow it?
Okay, thank you. So what's next is we opened up our Johannesburg branch in April this year. And so we plan to grow that and grow the academy here in Johannesburg. We've received a lot of interest. And so next year we're going to be actually running a full teacher training program for the first time here. And I think really just trying to grow our footprint in Johannesburg will be what's next. And yeah, just I think spreading our message of the school band program, doing our events that can connect learners in the community in Johannesburg, and then try and spread that to more parts of the country. When it comes to the risks, so I think because we are service-based and a lot of our knowledge rests within people, when certain members of our team might leave, they might leave with certain knowledge. So I think it's about really understanding how we can store a lot of that knowledge, whether it's through our the songs that we teach our new members, or how to plan these massive events when our main event planner leaves. I think it's about putting those processes in place. And then, yeah, and I think that's just about the turnaround of staff, making sure we have a solid foundation and we have everything, I think, documented well about what we do.
All right. Thank you, Kiara, and well done, an amazing pitch. I've seen pitches, and well done. Let me leave it at that. Mine is on the social impact part. Have you maybe considered, because I understand why, I had a question around why private schools and why independent schools, but from what you've shared, it makes a lot of sense. Have you considered, from a social impact perspective, maybe looking at finding donors or starting a side where you'd find donors who'd be able to assist you to bring the same opportunity to less privileged schools, even if it's not all schools, but identifying 2 or 3 schools in a year that you can be able to support in imparting the very same skill. And maybe also, have you considered targeting us, the older generation, because we do like a beat here and there.
Questions and considerations. I think, I'm not sure if I explained this right, but we have started an NPO arm of the company in order to do just that, which is to try and raise more funds, because we were supporting all of the free lessons at the schools that couldn't afford it, and that was putting strain on our business model. So we've established this NPO arm that's currently raising funds through the funding opportunities like the National Lottery, the National Arts Council. So their main focus is to try and increase capacity there, and then we provide the teachers and some of the instruments. So that's kind of how our business model as a social enterprise makes sure that no one gets left behind. And then for the adults, we do actually run classes. We do Airbnb experiences. We do private lessons. So if any adults do want to learn, we do offer those services.
There's a lot in this room, so I'll take their details for you.
Thank you so much, Kiara. So I'm going to be very quick because I've been told that time is not really on our side. So the question I have is with regards to your total addressable market. So what I picked up there is it's 6.89 billion rand. I just wanted to understand what do you see, what percentage of the market do you see your entity acquiring? My time is up. Yeah, but if you can't answer that question, I'm happy for you to also just think about it or just throw something really quick. Thanks.
I'll throw you a 15%.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, judges and Kiara, for the questions and the responses. We have now got Sinekaya, who will take us through her presentation while she is sharing their screen and putting the presentation on full screen. They also have 5 minutes to take us through the presentation. And take it away, Sinekaya.
Thank you. Greeting is a fundamental element of nature, so consider yourselves greeted this evening. My name is Sinekaya Mangia. I am the founder of Snezza. As the founder of the brand, I draw a lot of inspiration from a number of South Africans who come from different backgrounds and are making big leaps in entertainment, fashion, entrepreneurship, and innovation. Snezza is a fashion brand that designs environmentally friendly and bespoke bamboo timepieces and sunglasses. The brand is inspired by Africa, its people, and their determination to rise above all in terms of social innovation and economic development. The reason we started the brand is because bamboo merchandise, sunglasses, phone covers, and watches have increased in popularity in recent years. However, often these seem to be products of the elite, inaccessible to the ordinary man, although they are generally really good products. Therefore, are you guys still able to see my screen on your side?
Sinekaya, please put the screen to full screen mode. We can hear you and we could see, so it just needed to be put on full screen.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I think it's the 4th icon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I've done full screen on this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, just try the 5th icon. So I'm taking direction from the audience as well.
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead. Okay, so please go to the PowerPoint and restart the presentation. Thank you so much, kind sir. Sinekai, are you still with us? All right, so you've restarted. Now for full screen. Now we can see you. Yeah, so please go back to sharing the screen and then put the presentation on full screen. Okay, yes, you've shared your screen now. Now we go to PowerPoint and then slideshow. There we go. Please take it away.
Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, so the reason we started the brand is because bamboo merchandise, sunglasses, phone covers, and watches have increased in popularity in recent years. However, often these seem to be products of the elite, inaccessible to the ordinary man, although they are generally good products. Therefore, our solution to the problem was that we created an Afro-contemporary product that speaks to the hearts of Africans, that inspires and above everything, one that is accessible and affordable. And our value proposition is that we offer unisex, minimalistic, and well-designed bamboo timepieces with interchangeable straps. We put emphasis on the value of time as it plays an instrumental role on our personal development. We don't just sell bamboo timepieces. We sell time, art, luxury, and uniqueness. And our timepieces are eco-friendly. Our timepieces also come with a personalized thank you card. When it comes to our target market, we have set our focus on serving the Afropolitan, a subsegment of the Black middle class. This population is educated and salaried. The group is gaining increasing economic and influential ground. Therefore, the concept of the Afropolitan as a segment suggests the following. They are well-educated, effective employees, key players in the office. Some of them may well be self-employed. They are always on the go. They enjoy going out on vacations and social fairs. They are women and men at the ages of 25 and above. When it comes to our social of Instagram, in email, pop-up stores, exhibits, and social markets. When it comes to our business viability, revenue is inherently generated through the sale of watches, which retail from 900 Rand to 2,500 Rand. We expect the rate revenue for us, and proceeds are earned through the following: e-commerce, sales agents, partner outlets, marketing exhibitions, creating customer value, that is satisfying existing needs, creating and satisfying new needs. And when it comes to our business being a responsible business, we have created timepieces that tell a story about sustainable fashion and recyclable wearables, and are committed to redesigning functional products in a more sustainable way. Our guiding principle is reduce, reuse, recycle, and we are committed to driving social, economic change within our communities. We are proud supporters of local enterprise, and we choose to support and collaborate with other local small businesses as much as possible. When it comes to our entrepreneurial capability, we've been ticking for 7 years in the game, and this was through consistency, motivation, innovation, customer service skills, risk management, experience, independent and self-confident, and we're opportunity grabbers. Thank you.
Thank you, Sinekai, for taking us through your business. We'll now hand over to the judges for them to make their contributions. Between the judges and yourself, Sinekai, you also have 5 minutes. So let's pick our questions wisely and our responses even wiser. Over to you, Tumish. Thanks.
Snega, well done. Snekaya, where do you source your bamboo from, and how has it been being able to access that bamboo? Snekaya, can you hear us?
Snekaya, can you hear us? One of the feedback from the audience is that Snekaya has been ticking at this for seven years, right? And one of the critical things about making a pitch like this is that you have an opportunity to say, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I offer, and this is how you access it. So if there's a website that you can provide to us, Snekaya, in your response, that would be welcome and appreciated so that we can enjoy some of your brands, because in your articulation of the target market, you were describing most of, if not all of, the people in this room. Snekaya, can you hear us? Snekaya, can you? It's a pity I can't answer on his behalf, so we have to wait for him to come back. There we go. I need to make my full disclosure to my CEO. My affiliation is with E Squared. I'm not about to jump. Do you need to have Dumisho repeat her question, or did you get her question?
Not really. I got a glimpse of the question. I think she was asking Guti, where do I get my bamboo?
Correct.
That's correct. Please do take it away, and then we'll move it on along. Thanks.
Okay, so part of my model is that I design and assemble these watches. So also outsource some of the materials that I get to put together. So I get my mechanics, especially the movement of David, and then I've got a company in Cape Town that cuts the wood for me.
So is the whole piece made out of bamboo, or only a certain aspect of the time of the watch is made out of bamboo?
Okay, there's watches that are fully made of bamboo, and then there's ones that are mixed in the steel and wood.
Thank you so much, Snekaya. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. So yeah, I think I really hope that you heard what Obakeng said with regards to just a website, because when you were presenting, I was like, geez, he's talking about me, you know? So yeah, but what I do want to ask is I just want to understand, over the 7-year period, how many watches have you sold so far?
Over 7 years, I've sold about more than 1,000 watches, because I'm operating in a very small scale. So what I do, I would design, let's say, 50 watches, then I depend on selections, I could move on to making another design. Only recently where I've managed to have more than 10 designs. So over the past 7 years, I've, if I'm not lying, about 1 purchase I've sold.
Snekaya, you really need to stop lying, because if you are not lying, you know, I'm really not sure where you lie there. Yeah, but thank you. I think the next question that I want to ask, if I may, thank you very much, is you keep on saying I. So are you the only person who is, you know, are you like a sole entrepreneur? Everything is in your head. If you don't come up with designs, it's Chai. Like, so what's happening there?
I do work with other people, but on freelance basis. But mostly I'm the main man that's holding the business.
Thank you, judges. If my left and right serve me well, Senekaya was not wearing a timepiece. But we'll let him go. We are now going to move to our last pitch. The name is Kulani, who is supposed to be online, but I'm informed he's in our midst. So if he can make his way up here for him to make his pitch, and then the grilling for you, sir, will be more intimate. It will be warmer. It will be warmer because you're now here. So over to you, Kulani. I'm not sure how they will deal with your presentation, but the onus is on you, sir, to deliver a delivery of note. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kulima Leka, and I'm here to present about delivering. So, delivering is your one-stop solutions provider delivering hot foods, groceries, and other essentials to businesses and individuals found in townships. The business, we deliver to your doorstep efficiently and with confidence and pride. The business aims to modernize the township experience by bringing convenient services to customers and by providing quality service provided by the establishments and other township-based businesses. So my journey as an entrepreneur started in 2018 when I joined the NK Cohort 4 Catalyst program. We graduated in the following year, which was 2019, and the same year I bid for the 2019 BOB, which is Business on the Bike. It was funded by Investec and Kubeka. The same year, December, I registered my first business, Kiatlegile Distributors, which failed. So 2020 came, delivering was just the kickstart needed. COVID was the kickstart delivering needed to turn into a successful business it is. Okay. So the problem that existed, the mall, Yakokahiso, it's very far, and the residents can't travel long distance with their groceries. So we had to step in. Also, COVID-19 struck and the need for delivery services had to step in. Also, the takeout and delivery became the new norm, first out of necessity, later gaining traction as restaurants around the world were pivoting to online business model. We are filling the gap that your Mr. D and Uber Eats is not catering to, because they don't cater to townships because they are deemed unsafe and navigation tricky. Also, the most important one is we are creating youth for their employment. We are creating, we're creating employment for the youth of our community. Okay. So the solution that Delirium provides, through using the bicycle, the business provides convenience to customers and same-day deliveries. Customers do not have to wait long amount of time waiting for their orders and stand in queues just to order meals. We provide a reliable and professional delivery service. I've mentioned that we fill the gap that Mr. D and Uber Eats have left, because we are a local company and we employ youth from the community of Kagiso. We create employment opportunities for the young people in Kagiso. We take them off the streets and make them engaged into doing something productive and put food with tafeleng tsa bona. I hope you understand. Okay, I said back, sorry. So the achievements are delivering. In 2020 March, the business started with just 4 bicycles and with just 2 clients. May 2020 May, we got our first feature in an online blog, Mogale Happenings. The same month, our fleet increased to 9 more bicycles. So in total, it's 11. June 2020, we caught the attention of Dark and Lovely, and we entered into a distribution partnership with them. 2020, we signed 10 more clients and employed 8 more young people. 2020 November, we got presented with 2 awards from the 2019 Business on a Bike closing ceremony. One award was for the business that created most number of jobs for the youth in the community. And the second one is the best response in dealing with COVID-19. 2021, we developed an app, and the guy who was designing the app was Gemile, unfortunately. So I crashed. Okay. 2021 June, the business, we had to pause because of the looting that was happening around the country. Fast forward to July, we hosted our first soup kitchen on Nelson Mandela Day and donated sanitary towels to young girls in Kagiso. In August, we got another feature from a local newspaper, Sunrise News. So these are the clients that we work with. Yeah. Thank you. So my achievements as an entrepreneur, I got a newspaper feature on the Krugersdorp News, a blog post by Enke, Alumni Spotlight. Last year I was nominated for the South African Heroes Awards in the Business Empowerment category, and I won the award. I had a radio interview with Channel Africa, found on DSTV Audio Bunket, channel 802, okay, yeah. And also I'm a second year business student with Rosebank College in Braamfontein. Also, I'm looking forward to hosting my first charity drive as a brand on the 16th of October, which is 2 weeks from now. Yeah. So our target market, Our target market generation are millennials who are more interested, savvy, selective, confident, and impatient. A characteristic of many millennials share a leading and a busy on-the-go lifestyles, so the most recent key to convenience is delivery. Our target market make use of social and mobile media, and get recommendation and make decisions of where they prefer to dine. Our best marketing solution so far has been by creating social media campaigns targeting urban audiences and working adults or parents who want to order quick meals. So, Agility business, I perform the same every month. So, roughly in a month, we can make up to almost 965 deliveries from your hot foods, parcels, alcohol, and medical supplies. So that, the number Yadi delivery gives us a total of 21,035 rents. So when we subtract our expenses, which is get 12,070, Zuma, okay. 12,773 rands, 49 cents. It refer a total of 8,261.51 cents. That's the net profit we would make in a month, and it goes towards sustaining the business. Okay. Why? Okay, the impacts that we have on the society, our business model is primarily based and focused on the township economy and revitalizing the economic activity. We accomplish this by being an integral part of the value chain of products and services found in and around the townships of South Africa. So I'll move to the next slide, Nagoyanja. I have attached a video just to explain how we work. Yeah.
Us, like a customer contacting us for Khalid's Burger, we contact the restaurant directly and send out by there.
Sabotage, we can't hear anything.
For delivery as and then also have
That's correct.
You have to stop everything for your people and when people are not in
So that's where we see the solution to modernize to modernize the township experience and conveniences to our people. So that's actually what we live by on a daily basis, seeking to bring convenience to people. Because especially if you mentioned Mr. D and they don't enter into the township or cater to township businesses at most. So that's the gap that we have ourselves.
Yeah. They will proper say that this restaurant is not in your area. That's how it's saying, eh?
Yeah.
You can see the restaurant because with the delivery and you were eating.
Yeah, so they did it.
Thanks. Thank you. That's about it.
For this duet, we will be singing with the judges. Tumisho, Linda, Tamala, we have Kulani here for you to
All right, Kulani, thank you for your presentation. So I just want to check, firstly, do you have a delivery time? So from when you pick up the order, when you get the notification or the request, how long it takes you to get to a place, and then from that particular place, how long it takes you to get to your clients. You know that Debonaire's thing where if it's for free. And then what happens to the product if it gets damaged on the way? Do you have a solution around that as well?
Okay, thank you for that. To answer your first question, what was the question again? Askis, like,
So it was the delivery time, so from
okay.
to the client.
So how we work is we have establishments that have in-house delivery guys, and we have those that contact us as soon as the order is ready. So delivery runabout it's about 10 minutes or less, depending on the geographic area. But then we do let the customer know it's gonna take this long. Yeah. And when the food again are really damaged, we pay for the order. The customer don't pay for the order. Yeah, that's how we work.
And are you still able to make money from that? Do you have that planned in your model to cover those?
So to avoid that, the person who's handling the delivery, if you mess up, you're the one paying.
Okay. And I saw in your financials that you've got your payroll was very little. Does that include you? And exactly how much does one rider make?
1,500.
does it matter how many deliveries they made?
So we
Is
have
it on a
an-
sliding scale?
So we have an incentive of, let's say in a month you make, okay, in a day you make 20 deliveries, you get paid, you get rated double for that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it their bicycles or do you give them the bicycles?
We give them the bicycles.
And how do they pay that bicycle? Do they pay the bicycle back or how do you finance the
The
bicycles?
bicycles are ours, so they are our employees.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. And if you should win today, what will you do with the money?
Develop an app.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't crash.
Hopefully I won't get scammed.
Thank you so much. La bua Setswana, Lesotho, hi. So you spoke ka youth yako Kagiso, or rather that's where you operate. Do you have any plans to get into other townships? And you spoke about the I think it was Dark and Lovely. I just wanted to find out how's that partnership. So you said that you guys have a partnership with them. So if you can just take me through those. Thanks.
Okay, so we started Kokagiso and we tried introducing Manseville into our service points. But then the establishment that we were contracted with, the lady stopped working. I get if business really or what, but yeah, so it failed. But we're still looking into giving it another go. And with Dark and Lovely, what they would do is they would bring the products to us, then we would work as their marketing agents. So we'd go around the saloons, handing out the pamphlets, basically selling the products for them. So when we made sales from the products, we would get 30% from the 100% of the sales made. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. You've received your own round of applause. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time and attention, for you to hear a little bit more about what the beneficiaries of the SE investees are up to on a day-to-day basis and how far really the beneficiaries are pushing themselves for them to be in a position where they can pitch, perfect their pitch, get the feedback from the judges, and then really learn from this whole exercise. The judges now will deliberate on which beneficiaries are going to get first, second, and third. So that's the very nice task that they have to do for the rest of today. They will follow Rais and they will head over to Neptune where they will do their deliberation. But for the rest of the guests that we have in the room, as well as the talent that we have in the room, we have food, we have drinks, and we have dance coming up for yourselves so that you can enjoy yourselves while the judges deliberate. Then we will reconvene for the announcement to be made for the winners, the prizes, and the like. So sorry, judges, that you can't join, but yeah, so please, we'll reconvene once we give an announcement for us to reconvene and then take it from there. Please feel free to mingle, have fun, have a jolt, and they would, I think they've packed away, to have more drinks in the back. Thank you so much.
Drop.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to everybody, including the judges who are now back from their deliberations. We have come to that point of the evening where we are now going to announce the winners of Category A and Category B. Just as a recap, there is money up for grabs. So with this, we'd like to thank all of the beneficiaries that presented, all of the hard work that they put into putting together the decks, as well as overcoming the nerves that they had to be able to present to us. I will now hand over to Spelele Ndlovu to come and announce the winners, and then take it from there.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I had some excitement when Obakeng said there's money up for grabs. I think I must make it clear that it's for the pitchers, not for not for anybody in this room. Oh well, possibly there is one in this room who qualifies. Yeah. Okay. I'll start from category 1. I'll start from the third place. As Obakeng had mentioned earlier, we have 3 winners. It's just that we are ranking them from 3 to 1, according to the judges. I'm just passing on the message. Okay. In category 1, the third place, which is the 5,000 rand prize, it goes to Anoxolo Qabala. The second place, which is 10,000 rands, goes to Asipe Ndai. So the first place for category 1, which is the 15,000 prize, goes to Zimbini Chakeni. Thanks for clapping. We're going now to the second category. Again, we'll go from the third place to the first place. The third place, which is a 15,000 Rand prize, it goes to Sinekaya Manglia. The second prize, which is 25,000 Rands, goes to Kulani Maluleke. And then finally, the first prize of the second category, which is the 30,000 Rand prize, goes to Kiara Ramklas. That's it for me.
Thank you again to the judges for the work that they had to award third place, second place, and first place to our beneficiaries. We look forward to the work that the beneficiaries are going to do with the cash prize that they received for the pitches that they put together for us and guiding us how they intend on making a social impact. We look forward to them continuing to stretch and expand the entrepreneurial capabilities with the businesses and the jobs that they're going to continue to create in what they are doing towards attacking poverty and the work that is going to create value for them. I'm now going to hand over to Audrey so that she can give a vote of thanks and hopefully she'll release me. Over to you, Audrey.
Oh, wow. They said not so perfect. Huh? Were they talking about me too? Wow, guys, what a beautiful evening. I'm so excited. And it's so amazing that from the social enterprises portfolio, yesterday we got to know so much about the founders of the social enterprises, and today they took us into even a deeper level of impact, where now we got to know the beneficiaries of the programs that they run. So thank you, Cheryl, and your team for your intention in showcasing this kind of work that is done. A round of applause to Cheryl and her team. So this event is testament to our ability to co-create with the organizations that we work with, and it shows how innovation is central to our work. You will notice that, as Cheryl mentioned earlier on, that the room completely changed. It didn't look like it looked last night. It didn't look like it looked during the day when we were conferencing. You walked into a totally different space. So it's just it's a showcase of how we take innovation seriously and how we are always just prepared at E-Squared to try out new things. Even the program, as the project, Rais's project, this Pitch Not So Perfect, it's just testament to how we are prepared to try new things, and to say it doesn't have to come out as a perfect project. We were going to work on it as it comes along, but we are prepared to take that step and take that risk and say, let's see how it works. And then however it comes out this year, you must just know that next year is a level higher. A round of applause. So how this Pitch Not So Perfect came about. Rais, thank you for telling your story. Well done to Rais. Can we please appreciate you did so well. Even just the processing of it, how the judges are judging the whole thing. You did it so perfectly, and the excellence, I will repeat. A round of applause again for Rais, please. I'm scared of what we need to expect in 2024. Yeah. Because the bar, right? The bar keeps going higher and higher. And even it's so inspiring, guys. I don't even know. So this, because it's pitched not so perfect, right? And the people that are pitching, these are beneficiaries of programs. They live some in rural areas, in township areas, and Rais had to make sure that for this, they have to have proper internet connection. So he arranged for them to be at a central place where they're going to spend the night, where they can actually have access to proper internet, so that we don't get buffering. Well done, Rais, because that's also just, it's a display of what we were talking about getting to know the context of the person that you are trying to, that you are trying to reach, so that you are able to know, and you are able to know when you say you have been impactful in what you are doing, you have actually looked at the system that they exist within. Well done. It's the stuff we talk about when we say life meaningfully impacted. Yes, it's the numbers that we count. And to the organizations that train these young people, it shows the things that you're doing. I was saying to one of, I was saying that it shows that the challenge might be the platform, but the confidence comes through. And that confidence has been built through the programs that you run. It has been built through the things that you do with these young people, that by the time that they come up with this thing, and on top of that, this is not even, it's something outside of the program. The first group of people, they are accounting trainees, but they are now presenting their side hustles. It's something that you have built that in them. So well done. I would also like to thank our judges. Guys, you did an impeccable job. You were perfect. You were perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamala. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Tumisho, for showing up today in that level of excellence. A round of applause. Spe. Thank you. Thank you for the role that you played. And thank you, everybody, for taking the time in this evening to still be here. I was excited by how we ended the collab. It was a long day, all right? You would have expected that people maybe want to rest and come back for day 2 of collab. So at 6:30, Cheryl calls me and says, I don't think the people are coming on. They were so tired. And then 3 minutes later, it's like, oh, they're on time. So you actually look fresher than you did at 3 p.m. Maybe you were just stressed about these outfits. I don't understand. Yeah, maybe at 3 you were just like, let's finish so that I can go finish my outfit. Because tonight is a big night, so thank you. I don't know what worked. Maybe it's the setup, maybe it's the kind of the content that came through, but thank you that your heads are still, you here, you still want to be here. It's a good thing that you have music after this. Maybe you still stay here and dance a little bit, right? So thank you so much for staying here, because we get as event organizers, right? So we put stuff together, but unless the room has people inside, you actually not done anything. So when we see people actually interested in what you are presenting, it means that you are creating value. They are seeing the value in what you are creating, they're connecting to you. So it means a lot that the room is still this filled at this hour after this kind of an event. So a round of applause to all the guests still in the room. Thank you guys for trying out the Collabotini. It was cleaned out. Thank you. So a round of applause to the Collabotini. So you can still give feedback on the cocktail if you want it for next year again, because I'm sure we're going to come up with a different look for it, but I'm sure it will stay the Collabotini. You can give feedback you can scan the QR code, give feedback, and just give feedback on the other elements of the event. It's on the QR code is on the coaster that's on your table, so you can still do that. Unfortunately, we no longer have it's finished, but you can order other drinks from the bar. And I'm also hoping that the excitement that we built from this event is also inspiring to other organizations who didn't submit their beneficiaries to do so next year. And next year we will have more young people pitching for this awards. Thank you so much, guys. It's the end of the night. He's not off yet. He's still coming to close. Yes, and then I just want to once again just do a thank you to the technical team for taking us through today. I think tonight was a lot smoother. So a round of applause to the technical team. And a round of applause again to our logistic team who do all the carrying, and when we are swapping up rooms, they're actual humans, actual people who do it. And that is the team from Lumamu Consulting. A round of applause for Nwabisa and her team. I would also like to thank our photographer on the same note as yesterday when we were talking about when we do our events, we invite other entrepreneurs to participate in the things that we are doing, and we procure from small business entrepreneurs. Tabang R Photography, thank you, you've been on your feet all day. And lastly, to corporate DJs who's going to give us a music element at the end of this. Thank you so much. It's corporate DJs if you want to book him for your events. Thank you, guys. Wakeng, you can come to your closing. Thank you.
Drop.
Thank you so much.
And two again, guys. Thank you so much to Obakeng. Obakeng has a full-time job as a venture builder at E-Squared, but I think he's got himself a side hustle.
Thank you so much, Audrey, for your kind words. I'm not sure, I can't thank anybody anymore, right? Because she's done it. So for the 2023 cocktail dinner on the side of Pitch Not So Perfect, thank you so very much for your kind attendance. You look wonderful, you look beautiful. We have a room full of people for network and mingling. We have some food left. We have drinks in the bar, and we have Tanya, the DJ, for dance. So thank you so very much for your attendance. And with this, we're closing the day for you to please enjoy, the work that has happened and just let your hair down. Thank you so very much. My name is Obakeng. I will be singing.
Drop.